Yes guys, what's happening? Hope you're all well. Yeah, I'm going to do a video today on opening a Chubb 3K70 and a Chubb 3G114. Okay, so these have just come, got them from eBay. I like to buy old locks from eBay because they give you great practice. Okay, so you can see this lock's really well worn. Okay, so it's not brand new out the box. There might be little niggles and stuff like that inside it, so yeah, they're great to practice on. And also, it came with the key, okay? So you've got a detainer set in there. Now, anyone knows how expensive these are to buy. So if you came across one of these in a case of a lost key situation, obviously really expensive to replace. So it's hard work having these in stock in your van because I think off the top of my head 80-90 quid. Okay, but what you can do is have a detainer set with the key, okay, and you can cut 3 new keys if you wanted to, and just enter the lock non-destructively and replace the detainer set, and jobs are good. And obviously we've got a 3G114 here. This is the key for it, all nice and bent, lovely. But yeah, I love buying old locks. I do it all the time. They're good for parts and they're good for practice on. Okay, so we're going to set this camera up now, and we're going to crack on with the 3K70 first. All right, guys. So this is the 3K70. Basically, it's a Chubb 3G110, but a sash lock version. Okay, so all internals are the same, but it doesn't have hard plate around it. Okay, nice weather-worn keyhole. Just to speed up the process, I've set up my pick with 9s in all the detainer heights. Okay, I mean normally I'd start with just 1, but we're going to try and speed up the process, so I might have to edit the video a little bit, but this is really good practice. Okay guys, getting these old locks and just practicing them. I think this cost me a tenner, you know what I mean? So for the sake of it, even to buy a detainer pack, I think it's 30-40 quid, so yeah, brilliant stuff. So let's just crack on now, get this in. So we're going to test detainer 1. It's got a little bit of grinding on it. 2. Grinding. 3. Heavily bound. Okay. 4. Bound. Let's see if we can get to 5. 5's heavily bound as well. Okay. So we're just going to switch position 3. If I can be so kind. So position 3, out you come. Like I said guys, I'm probably going to have to edit the video just to speed up the process. So switch position 3 for a lever height number 8. Okay. And back in we go. Remember from the other video, we're listening for the clicks, the grinding, everything. So position 1, free to move. Position 2, very heavily bound. 3, bound but nowhere near as bound as last time. 4, heavily bound. And 5, heavily bound. So let's change them up. So we're just going to do one at a time, okay? So we'll change number 5. Test it again. Let's go. Test number 1. That's been loose all along. Feel it, just watch it and hear it now. Resistance, smoothness. So we're going to say number 1 has to go up just the 1 height. So it was on a number 9. Okay. Put for a number 8 and see how that reacts now. Okay. Let's go. That's the noise. Tap tap. Let's go to number 2. Now 2's bound up. Try 3. Nice. 4. Nice. 5. Feel a little click. Let's go back again. 1, 2. Yeah, 2's definitely bounced, so we'll go on to number 2. Number 2 kept binding and binding and binding, so it's almost at the same position as the turn of 3 and 4. So let's just go back in. Let's test. 1. Nice. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go to 2 again. Oh. Let's try 3. Movement. 4. Nice. 5. 5's giving us a little click. Can you hear that? Sorry about the dog. So in fact we're going to move 5 up 1. Let's get you out. Okay. Get out, you little fucker. There we go. Let's move 5 up to a number 7. And we shall try this now. I know it's a long process, guys, but yeah. 2. Oh. See the bolt move a little bit then as well, guys. Let's just do that again. So 1. Nice tap. 2. 2. Well, let's try 3. Let's try 4. 5 seems alright, so we're definitely going to move 2 at 1. Let's just reset that again. Don't want to force it. But I'll say that number 2 needs to go up. So let's see how that feels. Do-do-do. Right, let's have a feel of that. One. Nice. 2. Still feels really bound. Let's try 3. That feels alright. 4. Feels alright. 5 feels alright. 1. 2 again. Right. Do. Let's get 2 up to a bloody number 2, right? And see how you deal with it. One. Oh. There we go, guys. Oh, bloody hell, I've got pins and needles in my foot. There we go, we've got the lock. Alright. So, let me just get it back. There we go. So this is the key bitting I've got. Number 2, felt like once I raised it, but as you can see, I've got the pin stop there, Number 2 is at a 2 height. So, if we just change that for a 1, could we be in luck? I'm not looking at key because what's the point in cheating? So let's just have a do. Hey! There we are, guys. Lovely. What a lovely thing that is, isn't it? There we go. I'm not going to try and lock it back up, open it back up. Oh, no, got it. It's a bit stiff, so I'm not going to try bending any pins, alright guys? But yeah, lock open, 3K70, alright? Yeah, so I was quite happy with that. Obviously, this is the key from the left hand side, okay? But I just want to show you the mechanism working if it was bolt mounted. And it is possible to drill these locks in a specific place. So this is the key, it says there. So if you watch this little stump raise up, that's what will allow the bolt to pass. Okay, can you see that? Ding. Okay, it's a bit temperamental, this one. So if you really had to, you can drill this little stump thing here. If you really had to, obviously I wouldn't advise it. You can drill that little tab off there, and then you can force the curtain round, because all that's stopping the bolt throwing is this lifting up. So yeah, if you really had to, you could drill that off there and retract the bolt with a screwdriver if you had to. Alright guys. Right, let's move on to the next one, 3G114. Oi. As you can see guys, we've got the 3G114 set up. This is the key, obviously. It's nice and bent. Looking at it, you should have an idea of what kind of cord we're going to be getting. Looking at these upstands, they're definitely number 1 heights. These the ones, you know, furthest to the ends. Okay. So I've already brought the curtain and took an impression from the back of the levers. All right. So I'm just going to see if you come on, focus, you little fucker. Can see. It's going to be hard for you to see this, but you can just see nicks there. So closest to this side, okay, is a little nick there, so that's a B. Then there's nothing, so that's an A. Then there's a little mark, so that's a BB, and then finally an A because there's no mark. I know it's really difficult for you guys to see that. Next time I might get some charcoal on it. So yeah, let's load up the pick and see how we get on. So as you can see, I've set the key up. So from this side closest to us, it goes BA, BBA. All right, guys. And if you take a look at the key, as so, you can see we're not that far off anyway. All right. So hopefully we shouldn't have too much trouble with this lock. So let's just get it set up. You want to feel it grab the bolt nice and smooth, which it is doing there. So again, light tension. So we're just going to touch 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and see how we get on. So we're just going to touch 3, a little bit of bind there to stop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. We've got the lock, guys. It's not the smoothest. I did have to put more tension on than I should have done, but you can see, you know, these starting kits are absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's practically impossible to fail as long as you get the readings right. In my opinion, they should change the colour of the plasticine to something a bit easier to see, because I know you can't really see. In fact, if I just do it, there we go. So you can see on the left hand side, a little mark, then nothing, then mark, and then nothing. So yeah, so that was BA, BBA, and as you can see, we've got the lock. Let me just, yeah, it's Probably needs lubricating a bit, that lock. In fact, we're going to have another do with that while we're still on camera. So let's just get that set back up, push all pins back down. Okay, we're all looped up, so let's just have another do. I did have a feeling that the was going to go into a false set with the one with the number 1 upstand, but there we go. So let's just get it in. So we're going to go 3, 4, 4 feels really stiff, 5, 6, 7, and there we go, we've already got it. Look at that, lovely. In fact, oh, yeah, I can hear it's all gritty. It needs to be lubricated inside. But just before we finish the video, let me just show you this feature on the stab and pick. So before we finish the video, let me just show you this feature on the stab and pick. So if you look down here, we have numbers. Let me spin it around so you can see. Very faint numbers. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But also you have a 0 setting. Now what the 0 setting will do is lift everything up at the same time. So technically this one might be able to like overlift, if you will. So let's just have a do. No. Reset it. Lifts all pins at the same time basically. So let's just get it all back down. Yeah. Just lifts them all up a little fraction. If you see them all now. So we just spin 0. Oh. Well, that didn't want to go all at the same time, did it? There we go, guys. Anyway, I'm prattling on to myself now, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Chubb 3G114 and a Chubb 3K70. Take care!